tell you something about me. Either I need to stop drinking or slow down on it. I'm leaning towards slowing down. The reason I think I need to stop is because I was out on the road for like 6 months doing comedy. And I was born and raised right here in Columbia, South Carolina. The last show I did in those 6 months was in Florence, South Carolina. About an hour and 10 minutes from here. I hadn't been home in 6 months, and I was looking forward to getting home. And now when we do these shows, they'll get us a hotel room, and they'll give us all the free drinks we can drink right here all night long. Man, up in Florence, I gave a good show, and I'm drinking that free liquor. I should have stayed in the hotel room that they got for me, but no. I'm gonna take it to the house. Halfway down the road, what happened? Throw the lights on me. Yep. So I pulls over. He gonna come up to the car. He gonna take his nightstick out. He gonna tap on the window. Roll your window down. So I hit the button. He gonna take his nightstick again and tap on the glass. That was your back window. Roll this front window down. So now I'm hitting all the buttons. Man, I done popped the hood. Hazard lights on, trunk done open up. Even the seat done let back, but I did eventually get the window down. I got it down. And you know how they tell you have the right to remain silent? When you drinking, don't act like you know the law. I'm trying to tell this cop, I say, look at here. You can't pull me over unless you got probable cause. I say, look here, I was doing the speed limit, and I say, if you ain't got probable cause to pull me over, I'ma hire me an attorney, and I'ma sue the whole state, because you out here profiling racials. He said, no, he said, I pulled you over for a reason. You right. You was doing the speed limit, but you're going down the wrong side of the interstate doing it. Yeah, that might be a problem right there, you know. And then, you know, I can tell in his voice he had an attitude with me. You know, I can hear it in his voice because he had to wake me up twice, right? And then he gonna ask me, he said, did you put this seatbelt on after I pulled you over? I said, no, I had it on the whole time. Why would you ask me something like that? He said, the reason I asked you that because usually the seatbelt don't go through the steering wheel first and click in. He got me on another technicality. He says, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to give you a sobriety test. He says, okay, come on, get out the car, I'm gonna give you a sobriety test. I think you've been driving under influence. So he opens the door, I fall out, and he picks me up and put me back on the car. He says, here, blow into this. So I blow into it, y'all. I'm like, he looks at it, and I look at him, and I say, am I over the limit? He looks at it, he said, either you over the limit or you just gave me your social security number. He says, I'm gonna have to arrest you for driving under the influence. So he turns me around, y'all, and he puts a handcuff on my left arm, and before he can get the other one hooked up, a car on the other side of the interstate got out of control some kind of way, and it skidded and it flipped over twice and landed on his top. Man, that cop took off across the road, across the median. He ran over there to where the other car was, and I could hear him over there says, everybody in there okay? Everybody all right? And then I could hear him on his walkie-talkie, hey, this is Officer such and such. I'm over here by mile marker number 73. I'm gonna need some backup, I need help. We got 1118 over here. Y'all, within 7 to 8 minutes, here come a fire truck, 2 ambulances, and some more police cars. They was all over there taking care of that person. And I'm on the other side of the interstate and say, well, man, they done forgot about me. So I'm gonna take it on to the house. And that's what I did. I took it on to the house. Then about 6 o'clock that morning, that same highway patrolman that pulled me over, him and another deputy, come knocking on my door with my driver's license. asking me, did I get pulled over for a DUI last night? I said, well, y'all got my driving license and everything. They said, well, you know, there was an accident out there last night, too. I said, ho, wait a minute now. I didn't call that accident. I did not cause that accident. I said, that deputy right there gave me a sobriety test. I said, he'll tell you I didn't cause that accident. They said, well, can we take a look at your car? I said, yeah, you can take a look at the car. I got it right here in the garage. I went over up the garage, y'all, and there was the highway patrol car with the lights going and everything. Boy, how messed up you got to be to drive the police car home? How messed up you got to be to drive the police car home? Man, and while I'm driving, I'm wondering why was everybody pulling over? I'm looking in the rear view. And the police back there, why everybody pulling over? Man, and the thing about the whole thing, y'all, why I feel bad about the whole thing is because I even stopped and put $5 worth of gas in that thing, man.